Just a little bit. Yeah, just a tad bit. All right. Hello, everybody. Coach Jaden here, and we have the wonderful Coach Rei. Today, we're going to be going through a band workout. All right. So go ahead and make sure you guys have your resistance bands, and you can grab a couple of different resistances. Coach Rei has sort of one heavy one, maybe one lighter one as well too, or something in between. I got my timers. That's what I need. And let's begin. Let's start off with a nice big deep breath in, arms all the way up. And go ahead, slowly exhale down. One more time, big deep breath in. And go ahead and slowly exhale down. Now, we're already going to start with the band above our knee. And I would suggest that you can go ahead and maybe grab the slightly heavier one. Let's go ahead and let's take that, and we're going to put that right up above our knee. Now, we're going to go 1 minute of each of these exercises to get you guys warmed up. And to start, we have crab walks. So Coach Rei is going to sit down into a nice quarter squat. She's going to take a couple steps to the left and then a couple steps to the right. Of course, if you have more space, you can take bigger steps than that. And go. Let's go 1 minute of our crab walks. All right. Well, as we are recording this, the Olympics are on right now. And I think the last time we did a video, the Olympics just started. So we're about, 11 days in maybe as of right now? Something like that. 7 days in. I'm not even sure how far we're into it. But it seems like every single day something amazing has happened so far. So I want to ask you guys, and you guys can think about this question, what has been your favorite moment so far watching the 2024 Paris Olympics? Do you have a favorite moment or a favorite athlete that you're watching? What? No. Have you been watching the Olympics?
I have been.
Oh, okay. But nothing has stood out to you?
They all kind of stand out.
Oh, okay. They all stand out.
The wins and the losses.
Yeah. Very true.
Highs and lows.
Good. 10 seconds, everybody, in these crab walks from right to left. All right. From there, 3, 2, 1, and shake it out. All right. Next one, we're going to go into calf raises. So just keep the band where it's at. Go ahead and put some space in between your feet. We're going to go about hip width. And from there, Coach Rei is going to push her toes into the ground, lift her heels up off the floor. And let's begin. So calf raises now to just loosen up the ankle area. Again, notice how her heel right there coming off the ground. Everything else is nice and tall. Very good. So let's go ahead and work that. Oh, let's see. I got to say, to me, there's been a couple of standout moments.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think the one person that I think continues to amaze you is Katie Ledecky. You know, the swimmer.
Oh.
Yeah, she's Olympic. She holds the most medals, gold medals, or maybe more for women's. I'm not sure if it's overall.
It's but just another day at
yeah,
office.
She just wins, and she wins by a lot now, 5 seconds in between first place and second place, which 5 seconds in swimming is huge, right? All right, let's go about 10 more seconds here. Nicely done in those calf raises. Obviously, there's been a lot of cool stuff going on with track and field, if you guys have been watching that as well, too. All right, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, we're going to take our right leg into some abduction. So Coach Rei is going to keep her leg straight. She's just going to kick that leg out to the side and bring it right back into center and go 1 minute. She's going to stand up nice and tall. There we go. Well, the day that we're recording this right now, I just finished watching Olympic weightlifting, the men's Olympic weightlifting, and the USA guy in the 61 kilo class just won a bronze medal. And the U.S. hasn't won a bronze medal in Olympic weightlifting in the last 40 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and this kid's 20 years old, Oh. The kid's 20 years old, which he has a very long career ahead of him in this sport. So if he's able to stay healthy, hopefully maybe next time he comes back in 4 years, he can bring the U.S. home a gold, which would be really awesome.
Nice. What's the longevity in that?
Weightlifting?
Yeah.
I think a lot of them kind of tap out maybe around their 30s or so, early 30s.
Uh-huh.
I don't think you see too many closer to 40s competing at that sport. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, we're gonna do the same thing on the opposite side and go. Here we go. So take that left leg out, and let's just go ahead and kick it out to the side here in those abductions here. So we should be feeling the glutes and the hips firing. We're also working a little bit of balance, especially as Coach Rei kicks that leg out. Her opposite leg, her grounded leg, is fighting to stay in that spot. And she's standing nice and tall. Yeah.
Even in the calf raises, with the band, it made a difference on the glutes.
Oh, really? Your glutes were just working the whole time? Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, you guys should be feeling the
Yeah.
glutes working right now. If those bands do something pretty special. All right, 30 more seconds here. Let's continue those abductions here with the band. After this, we're going to go ahead into some high knee marches. All
Ooh,
right,
that
so
sounds like fun.
you can, well, essentially what you do is you'll end up keeping the band above your knee, and you're basically just going to be marching in place. Those hip flexors are going to go ahead
For the
and
gold.
fire off. Yep, for the gold. For the gold.
Track your field.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. And let's go into the marches now and go. So opposite arm, opposite knee is going to pop up. Of course, Coach Rei keeps the band above her knees. Now, just make sure as we are doing these marches, there we go. And let's just make sure that that band stays in place. So you don't necessarily have to bring the knee too high, or else that band will have a tendency to kind of roll up you. So if anything, just kind of march to about parallel. Of course, if you need to adjust the band mid-set, you can always do that as well too. Coach Rei has just 30 more seconds.
This is man, it takes it up a notch. Takes high knees up a notch. Even though we're just marching it.
Oh yeah. A great warm-up as well too. Of course, if you guys are, maybe lifting weights as well. Great way to get the hip flexors firing. Also maybe get the heart rate up a little bit. All right, we got 10 more seconds. So plan is right after this, we're going to strip the band off. We're going to go a little bit of cardio. Then we're going to go into everything else, all right?
Okay.
And time. That's very good. All right, your cardio. Now that the band's off, we're going to go high knees as your first exercise. So I should see everybody sprinting. Yeah, you should be sprinting those high knees out as fast as you can. Of course, level 1, you can always go back to the march if you need to. Following that, jumping jacks. All right, so level 1, go ahead. You can keep the feet on the floor, or you can keep it down to the ground. Level 2, you're going to give me a little hop. All right, and then the last one's going to be your Frankenstein kicks. So with your Frankenstein kicks, you're going to go opposite hand to opposite leg, kicking the leg up to the top. You should feel a pretty nice stretch in the hamstrings as well too, all right? So let's go 20 seconds of each one, starting off with the high knees, and go, high knees. So Coach Rei is going to go ahead and stay in place. Of course, for you guys at home, if you want to run around your house, it's your house. You can go, you can do whatever you want there, all right? So if you want to run up and down the hallway, run around in the living room, even better. You can go ahead and get moving a little bit more and switch. Here we go, right into the jacks. So level 1, you can choose to step it out and stay grounded. Level 2, of course, you're going to be adding in that small hop, like so. Coach Rei is just taking those hands all the way up above her head. Notice how she lands, very soft. And switch, Frankenstein kicks, here we go. Go ahead. She's going to go ahead and straighten out those legs, opposite foot to opposite hand. So she kicks her right foot up, left hand comes down, and then, of course, vice versa. For us to go ahead and stand nice and tall. We're going to be repeating this coming up. And go right back to your high knees here.
All right. Here we go.
All right, and then Coach, and don't want to go out of frame. There you go. It's kind of like, like in Scooby-Doo when like the villain's like chasing them. And
Yeah.
In and out.
You see it, right?
And then they start chasing the villain.
Yeah.
And then
Whoa.
And then they start chasing each other, And switch. Here we go. Jumping jacks. Go ahead, straighten out those arms. Get it right up above your head. At the moment in time, if you guys are watching this, what's coming up, and if you guys would like to participate, we have Beach Olympics coming up for all of Egan's fitness. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Frankenstein kicks. Here we go. Beach Olympics. It's a great time for both the Honolulu gym and the Pro City gym to all come together as one to compete in some friendly competition, of course, in the sort of Olympic-style format, I guess you would say, kind of fitting because it's an Olympic year. And one more round. Go. Last time. High knees. But this will take place on August 24th. All right, August 24th. We're going to be at Ala Moana Beach Park, lifeguard stand. 1D competition starts bright and early, or dark and early, possibly at 6 a.m. All right, we have a lot of signups coming in right now to participate. And switch, jumping jacks, go. We have 5 different events that you can participate in, all of which will test your current physical ability as well too. So if it's something that you're interested in, please go ahead and reach out to your coach and let them know that you want to be a part of this awesome event. Again, it's a great time for the two gyms to come together as one and switch Frankenstein kick scope, and then just have a little bit of a friendly competition. Yeah, way to go. Less than 10 seconds, Coach Rei. This is the last one. And then we're going to go ahead and take that band, and we're going to begin. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. We're going to start with the band around our foot. All right. So around our feet. So notice how Coach Rei, there you go. She's going to put it around like so. All right. And to start, we're starting off with some balance. Isometric single leg hold. So Coach Rei, all she's simply going to do is she's going to go ahead and lift that leg up. Notice how the band kind of transitions towards her ankle. She's going to kind of push her foot forward so that where there's tension on that band, and she's holding this for 30 seconds. All right. You got that both on the right and the left hand side. From there, we're going to go ahead and follow that up with a side step. So a side step right and a side step left. So Coach Rei, all she's going to do, she's essentially just going to be kicking that foot back at about a 45-degree angle. There you go. Yeah, and she's going to be moving this one fast. All right. So those side steps are going to be very, very quick. Then after that, she's going to go ahead and switch over to the opposite side in that nice sort of 45-degree angle. All right. 30 seconds of each, 2 times. All right. You ready? All right. And go right side hold. Now, look, you're looking to balance here. Her hip flexors are going to be the one that are firing right here, right now. The glutes should be getting involved as well, too. Very good, very good. So just focus on standing nice and tall, and we're going to be holding this here for just 10 more seconds.
It's a lot of focus, Coach Jaden.
It's a lot of focus. You want to make sure that those feet do not come back down. And switch, other side, go. It's a quick switch. Just go ahead and kick that other leg up.
This is my better side.
It's your better, because your right leg is down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Typically, whichever your stronger leg is, it's going to be much easier with that leg being down instead of lifting it up, of course. You have to balance. All right, Coach Rei, you're going to give me 10 more seconds. You okay?
Yeah.
She's okay. All right. Then from there, we're going to go those quick side steps on the right side and go. Plank position. Oh, sorry, not plank position. Into sort of like a quarter squat-ish position, right? She has a very soft bend in her knees, maybe a little higher than a quarter squat, actually. Now, Coach Rei is doing, she's just stepping that foot directly back out towards the side. Okay, so not necessarily directly back, but back and out to the side here. All right, way to go. She has 10 more seconds. Again, this one's going to be much quicker in pace. We want a lot of speed on this one. And switch. All right, very good. Continue with those quick side steps on the left-hand side. There you go. Notice how Coach Rei is moving and utilizing her arms as well, too. Very soft bend in her right knee right there. All right, 10 seconds, and then we bring it back into the hold for round number 2. We're going to slow it back down again. In 3, 2, 1, and bring that right leg up, and we hold. There we go. Find your balance. Find your balance. That's it, Coach Rei. So look, she's standing up nice and tall here. There we go. Keeping that right leg up as best as she can. Very good. Very good. All right, we're going to go 10 more seconds here. Nicely done. So like not just the hips are working, but her core as well too. 3, 2, 1, and quick switch, go. So look at how she kind of pushes her left leg forward, right? So yes, it is lifted up, but she also needs to push that leg forward so she can create a little bit more tension into that band. There we go. So the entirety of your left leg. It is a tricky one, right?
Tricky, yeah.
You definitely have to fight that band tension as well too. Okay, less than 10 seconds. You're almost there, Coach Rei. Then we're gonna go ahead and put that foot down in 3, 2, 1, go. There you go. That's it. So again, we go back to that soft bend in those knees. Very aggressive and fast kickback or these step backs here. And you're going to involve your entire body. So the use of pumping your arms as well too. Nice job.
Almost feels like you're running underwater.
Right. Oh, okay.
In
Well,
the band, right?
yeah.
The resistance of the water.
Feels like you're running underwater, Coach Rei
It's like
said.
that dream. You know when you have that dream.
And switch. Where you're running in water.
Yeah. Well, and you think you should be running fast, and you look at yourself and you're like, so slow.
You know, all of our dreams coordinate. Isn't that the thing, like, where our dreams have, like, some correlation to whatever we're doing, like, in real life?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
So what does that mean to you?
I don't know. I need to be going faster.
She needs to be going fast. She just has to get out of the water, the deep water, right?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, and give that a rest. Nice job, we're exactly halfway through. Okay. Next one. Band goes above the knees again. So you could
A
probably.
little bit heavier. A little bit heavier. Okay.
All right.
This guy's on.
So we're going to go 30 seconds of each one. Now, we only have 3 exercises.
Okay.
Coach Rei is going to start off with squats.
All right.
So that nice deep squat, she's going to push her knees into that band, keeping that chest tall. Second and third exercise is right and the left exercise with fire hydrants, so standing fire hydrants. Now, it's just like sort of the abduction exercise that we did in the beginning, but now Coach Rei's going to bend her knee. And look at how it also kind of comes back a little bit, right? It's not necessarily directly out to the side, but she's going to push a little back. Now, if you need some assistance, you can go up next to a wall. You can go ahead and put your hand on that wall in case balance becomes a little bit of an issue. All right? All right, 30 seconds, Rei. You ready?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, she's ready to go. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. So we start, we open up some good old squats. You can't beat the squat, guys. King of, I would say, almost all exercises that, of course, we do a lot here, whether it's with weight, right, dumbbells, bands, sandbags, slam balls. We do a lot of squats, 10 seconds, right? We prioritize legs for a reason, right? Our legs are our tree trunks, right? It's what keeps us rounded here. Very good. And switch. So go ahead, right side, fire hydrants, and go. You should have that nice bend in the knee here. Remember, you can always utilize the use of a wall. So we'll Coach Rei's or a small child. Or a small child. That works just as good. And I'm pretty sure that child will have a lot of fun being your armrest. All right, and switch other side. Go. Same thing, Rei. That's it. Okay, very slow kickouts. This one should definitely be way more glute focused than what the other exercises that we did are. That one was too.
Yeah.
This one should be hitting right on that outside of those glutes. Stay in that band for as long as you can. We got 5 more seconds, and then Coach Rei goes back into those squats. And go. Here we go. So back into those squats again. There we go. That's it. Drive your knees into that band. Just make sure that those knees are not caving in, right? That's something we want to refrain from. Keep those feet nice and flat on the ground. Everybody's got 10 seconds. Everybody's got 10 seconds. Let's keep working through that, gang. All right, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Here we go. Now into the fire hydrants on that right side. And give us a thumbs up if you are feeling it and feeling the burn. Looks like Coach Rei can feel the burn already as well, too. Remember, it's not your typical, like, you're not just kicking the leg out to the side. You can see Coach Rei kind of swinging it just a bit back at an angle. All right, we got 5 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Other side, and go. Let's get it, let's get it. There you go, Coach Rei. How are we feeling so far?
Shaky.
Shaky. Well, you're in luck. This is your final 15 seconds, and then we'll get a nice rest. And we have a little bit of core work to do next. All right, so stay with us here. All right, let's go 5 more seconds. And rest. Very good. Ooh. All right. Now this is the fun part. This is where you're probably gonna have to grab your lighter band. The band's gonna now go around your wrist. So we have 4 exercises here, 30 seconds each. We're gonna go ahead and start with plank hold side tap. So in your plank, either on the toes or on the knees, Coach Ray's gonna take your hand and she's simply tapping from right to left while staying in the plank. She's gonna blast her shoulders and her core. From there, she's gonna go into her dead bug position. So band stays around the wrist. Now this is what we're gonna do with the legs up at 90 degrees, okay? And her arms are straight in the air. Coach Ray's gonna kick her right leg out while bringing her arms back at the same time. And then she's gonna pull everything together. Now she's gonna stay on one side for 30 seconds. And then she's gonna switch to the other side for 30 seconds. Now make sure with that band being around the wrist is that your hands are always at about shoulder width. And you're always keeping constant tension on that band. Perfect. All right. And then the last one, essentially ab extensions or a 6-inch hold pullover. Coach Ray's going to get to her back. She's going to sit herself up while pulling her knees into her chest and keeping her feet floating over the air. All right. Okay. Plank hold. So into those taps, right side taps. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. So side to side here, nicely done. And I just need small taps. Now we're only going to do this once, but we will extend the time just a tad bit longer. We have a little bit longer to work on that. At the very end, we still got some afterburners to do. So consider this as your ab work right now. All right. Coach Ray is going to give me 15 seconds. Very good, very good, very good. All right, almost there, Coach Ray. Way to do it, way to do it. All right, here we go. We got 3, 2, 1, and switch. Here we go. So now into that dead bug. So Coach Ray is going to bring both hands back. Bring her right leg out. Now notice also, if you guys can see that, she has tension on the band. At no point in time does that tension become loose. All right, 20 seconds, and then we're going to focus right side. Then after this, we're going to go ahead and focus left. You're almost there. All right, Ray, you got 10 more seconds in you. Done. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and switch other side. So very important that when Coach Ray brings that band up above her head, she has tension on the band at all times. So tension should not be sacrificed here. Make sure your hands stay about shoulder width apart. 3, 2, 1, and switch. So into those ab extensions now. So continuing to bring those hands up above the head. But now you're going to go ahead, fold in half, pull those knees into the chest, bring the band over the top. All right, very good, very good. 20 seconds, really nice and done. This is the last exercise here. Then we're going to go into our afterburners. All right, very good. 10 seconds, Coach Ray, you got it. Stay with it. She got it, she got it. Let's go, let's go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. All right. Ready?
Okay.
Okay, well, looks like these afterburners will be utilizing our band. Now, the band's going to go around the ankle. It's going to go around the ankle.
Ankles. Okay.
I would suggest a pretty light band for this. Now, we're going to go back to jumping jacks.
Ooh.
But now, with the band around our ankles, it's going to require a little bit more push in the legs. Then you're going to follow that up with what we call tadpoles. Now, your tadpole starts in a box position. From there, you're going to go ahead and hop your feet forward.
Oh.
Forward and back. Okay? So it's just like a frogger. Again, the tadpole, I want to call it tadpole, it's a smaller version of it. Now, if you don't feel comfortable having that band around your ankles, you can go ahead and always take it off as well, too. It should allow you to move a little bit more freely.
Yeah.
Right?
Light bands are good, though. Light bands.
Yeah, should pretty much add not a lot of resistance.
Just enough.
Just enough.
Just enough.
All right, 20 seconds. You ready?
Okay.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Jumping jacks. Coach Ray's going to stay nice and light on her feet here. Hands are going to come right up above the head. Let's get after it, team. Here we go. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. All right, that's it. It's done. All right, 3, 2, 1, switch. So box position. Look at this. Her legs, her hips, knees, ankles. You make a nice 90-degree angle. Band stays around the ankle. She's going to go ahead and hop her feet forward into that very closed off position, and then she's going to hop her feet back into the box position, not the plank position. There's a big difference there. All right, and switch. Here we go. Right back to it. And jacks. Round 2, everybody. Round 2. Let's go.
Cameo.
You're making an appearance?
Yeah.
It's totally up to you. Totally up to you, right? 5 more seconds, everybody. Come in there. And look what it is. It's so sorry. Hello. And switch. That pose again. Back into that box position. Now, you're going to have to fight, right, to kind of widen those feet to the outside of the hands. Right? We don't want the feet to be directly behind the hands. We want to get them out wider. So look at that. When Coach Ray hops forward, that band clearly gets much wider. And switch. Last round, Coach Ray. Here we go. You got it. You got it. This is it. This is it. And guess what? We're going to use the sort of final couple of minutes to stretch. Slow that heart rate down. 10 seconds here. Let's keep pushing. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Here we go. Back into those tadpoles again. Coach Ray has it. Shoulders right up above the wrist. She hops from box position into the finished position there where her feet are again coming to the outside of the hands and she's pushing that band. You got 3, you got 2, you got 1, and rest. Take that band off of you. You're good.
That's great. That's a good finish.
All right, let's bring it down to the floor, the child's pose. So hips back, eyes down, butt down. Just go ahead and let's just hang out here first. Okay? Let's just hang out here. Let you guys kind of slowly stretch yourselves out here. All right, let us know how that workout was. Way to join in on some fun. Let's take both hands over to one side. Yeah, both hands over to one side. There you go. There you go. And switch other side. Same thing. Both hands over to one side. There you go. And there, drop your hips, bring your chest up into cobra pose. There you go. Very nice. You can tip your head, look left to right if you like. All right. Let's bring the right foot forward to the outside of the right hand into that sort of big heel climber stretch. There you go. Sink those hips down. Go ahead and hold that. And get down to the elbows. Even better. All right, go ahead, switch other side, same thing. You can start on the hands, feel good. Slowly transition down to the elbows. And tuck your toes under, pedal out your heels. And go ahead and slowly make your way up to the top. Very good.
Yay!
That's it. Let's take a nice big deep breath in. And exhale one more time. Big deep breath in. And exhale. Very good. I'm Coach Jaden. That's Coach Rei. Hands in the middle. Here we go. We are
Relentless.
We are
Relentless.
You are
Relentless.
All right. Happy whichever day you're doing it.